Welcome back to Parmalee Motorsports Park for the start of the 2025 summer season. Starting on the pole of Heat 1 for today's race, that's the 59 of Dylan Stovall. Outside of him, that's Rachel Leap in the 22. Third row back, that's Jake in the 65. Starting side of him, that is Ethan Stan, the stupid name. He's normally number 20. And bring up the rear, that's Austin Hall in the 51. Dylan Stovall is going to jump out to that early start. Jake and Rachel side by side for second. Jake seems to have the edge at that low line. Jake's in that red body. Rachel in the yellow one. Ethan and Austin are playing around in the back there for 5th place. There's been some track additions here. In the turn 3, it's about 5 feet wider now. It's going to open up the racing a little bit. We got Ethan off the backstretch, but he's going to keep rolling. Jake has a little moment coming out of 4, loses some ground. Rachel's going to close the gap. The battle on the track right now is for last place between Ethan and Austin. They're battling back there. We got a spinner coming out of 4. That's Rachel to the infield. First caution of the season. We're going to bring a very special boy out to put the choose cone out in the track. It's a special honor for him. Big deal. Good work, Carl. Choose cone, so you get to choose what lane you want. Dylan just chose high, Jake low, vice versa. If you hit the cone, you go to the back. If you choose a lane and then try to go to another lane, you go to the back. About to go green. Dylan to the outside, Jake to the inside. Dylan's going to get the start. Austin right behind him, pushes him through. Jake gets to drive back through 2. He's going to smash second place. He's looking for the lead now. Dylan's going to get to drive off 4, though. That high line has a little better drive off. Dylan holding strong on the high line. Jake keeps throwing it in on the low line. When you throw in the low line like that, it really kills your drive off, though. You get a good entry, but exit is just not there. Austin to the high side of Jake. He's going to get the momentum off of 2. Jake's still there. Austin's really struggling on getting a high line reeled up because he's got Dylan right there. Got a good battle between Ethan and Rachel back there for 4th. I believe there's 5 laps left. Andrew, our flagman, giving them 5 to go. Take a moment to thank Andrew for flagging for us. And Jackson up in the film tower doing all this excellent film work for us. These videos wouldn't be possible without them, man. We got one off the back straight. That's Jake. Dylan on the high side, Austin on the low side. Austin's gonna get a good start, or was it a jump? I'm not sure, but Dylan's going to cross him over and move on low to the back straight. He's going to drive it in deep here, make it stick maybe. No, Austin gets the drive off 4. Austin to the lead, Dylan second. That's Ethan up to 3rd. Ethan making his very first start here. White flag is out for Austin in the 51. Let's see if Dylan has anything in the last corner for him. Dylan's going to look low. Austin pinches it off a little bit. Austin Hall in 51's your heat race 1 winner. Dylan in 2nd, Ethan in 3rd, Rachel 4th, and Jake in 5th. All right, we're jumping straight into heat 2. Got another rookie here. That's Sam on the pole for this race. His very first race ever. That's Justin Thomas on the outside in the 57. Starting 3rd, that's Chandler in the 32. And then that is Colin in the 14, who's already gone low. And then bring up the rear, that was Carl in the 41 or 82. He has got both numbers on his car. He can't decide what number he wants to be. Colin's going to get to the early lead on the low side of Sam. Justin's now looking low on Sam for 2nd. Trying to get a little more of it, but he's going to set up a 2nd. Got a little 3-wide action at the back of the pack for a split 2nd. Colin in the 14 to the lead. 57 to Justin in the 2nd. And that is Carl in the 3rd place. Chandler now getting by Sam here in the 32 kart. Colin stretching that lead out with that black nose on the body. Justin and Carl matching pace though. We could have a heck of a battle for the lead between these 3 karts heating up. Justin's going to dive it low into the inside of Colin. He gets a bit of a drive. Colin keeps the momentum on the high line. Justin just can't make that low line stick there, it seems. He's going to keep trying it, same thing. He has to be careful not to make a mistake because Carl is right there and ready to strike on those, on that any mistake that he might make. Kyle on high, Justin follows him high, gives Carl a low lane if he wants it. Justin's going to look low again. Nothing there on exit. Justin can drive in a bit deeper on that low line, but Colin has the speed and momentum on that high line. Halfway through this race, getting the flags from Andrew for halfway. Carl to the inside of Justin now. Justin's going to fall victim of trying to make a pass stick. That ain't going to happen, and Carl's going to be there to get the position. Carl having the same issue Justin was having trying to pass Colin. Just can't get that drive on the low line. We're looking to be high line dominant right now. Colin keeps working that high line. It's a smart thing to do. No one's going to pass him with him being up there. Justin continuing to enter high, dip a little low in the middle of the corner, but not making anything happen there. The sticks are out. That's 2 laps left in this. Justin's got to go if he wants it now, but Carl is still there in case he slips up. Justin looking low, into 3 here. Again, doesn't make a stick, fouls in line. Now Carl's to the inside of Justin for second. Carl's going to have a good drive out of 2. He might be able to make a stick here. Yes, Justin fouls in line, looks to high-low, nothing there. Checkers are out. Colin, the 14, is your winner. Carl in second, Justin in third, Chandler in fourth, and Sam in fifth. Heat race 3. That's Dusty Thomas in the 57T on pole. Outside of him is Tyler in the blue cart, number 16. Starting third, that's Austin Lamar in the black side pod, number 22. Outside of him, that's Ron. And then 55 and Nate Kester, and bringing up the rear, that is the 818, I believe is his number. That's Josh. He had some issues in qualifying earlier. He's just out here to run some laps to get prepared for the features. And Dusty is out into that early lead. Austin rolling the high line with Tyler in tow, but Ron's looking low, trying to pick him off one by one down there. Austin's now moving down to the lower line. It looks like in 3 and 4, it's letting Dusty in the 57T stretch out his lead. And Nate's going to have a lazy spin coming out of 2. Must have gotten to the marbles there on exit. We're back green. Austin Lamar is not happy with that start. Threw his hand in the air over it. Dusty out to the lead again. Austin the second. Tyler third. Ron fourth. Nate looking low to Ron, now looking low to Austin. Austin comes down and pinches in the hair, and we got a contact. Looks like Kester went over the toes of Austin Lamar there. Let's see the replay. Oh yeah, Austin gets loose in the middle of 1 and 2 there, and Nate has really nowhere to go and just runs right over the nose of him, climbs that front tire. Austin Lamar's foot was in pain there, but he opted to get back in that cart and run the laps. What a man. We're back green. Dusty out to another strong start, but Ron on the high side. He's getting a heck of an edge there. Oh, something's wrong with Ron there as he slips in the middle 1-2. I wonder if his cart stopped running for a split second. Now Ron's powering back by the 16. Now he's going to pull up next to our leader, the 57T. Oh, got some contact between Dusty and Tyler. That's going to let Ron get the edge and take the lead over. Last lap by, that was Ron in the lead. Dusty in second. Tyler in third. Nate Kester's worked his way back up to fourth with Austin Lamar right there in tow. The 16 of Tyler now looking low to Dusty in the 57T, but Dusty is running the low line, so there's no room for anything to happen there. The sticks are out. That's 2 laps left for Ron here. He's got to keep it straight for 2 more laps. Side-by-side battle there for fourth. Austin seems to get the edge over Tyler. Ron's taking the white flag. Nate Kester way up the track coming out of 4. Must have got tight there. It looks like he's going to pull off the track. He might have had an issue. Ron is your Heat 3 winner. Dusty in second. Austin up to third. Tyler in fourth. 818 of Josh. And Nate Kester pull off the track. That's going to put him at 5th. Folks, thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, hit that like button. And if you have something to say, leave a comment. If you don't have something to say, don't be afraid to leave a comment. And if you enjoyed this content, make sure you subscribe because we have more of these videos coming up. I got a couple feature videos that I'll be uploading after this one. So, and tons more racing content. Thank you guys again. Appreciate y'all.